Hi everybody, Captain Steve here. Today we are aboard Gaslight in Marina Bay, Richmond, California. And I thought I'd cover a subject that many mariners would love to learn, but very few actually do anymore. And that is charting and course plotting. So today I'm going to start out by introducing the tools of the navigator, the basic tools of the navigator. So, of course, you need a very good pencil if you're going to draw on a paper chart. And these are soon to be dinosaurs, these old paper charts, but I love them. I love the old paper charts so that you can draw on them, you can have a good eraser, a pencil, you can erase your marks and your course lines going into the future. So a good sharp pencil. Second thing you need is a pair of dividers. And dividers can come in many different shapes and sizes. I like to use two different types of dividers. I like to use a smaller scale divider for measuring distances that has very sharp points on it so that you can move from one point to another along a course line, and it kind of digs into the paper chart a little bit, holding that course line constant. Excuse me. I also like to use a larger scale divider for greater distances. If you're going, say, you want to plot a course of, say, 8 to 10, 12 or more nautical miles on a standard chart such as this one, you'd want a larger pair of dividers than the smaller one. The next tool that the navigator usually uses is a pair of parallel rulers. So parallel rulers is a very basic tool that you would use to obtain a course line, say between two buoys or objects, and you'd move the parallel ruler as you move it across the chart over to the compass rose, and then you'd read your course line or your bearing to that object using your parallel rulers. Another wonderful, wonderful tool that has come up recently is called the Portland Course Plotter. I love the Portland Course Plotter because it is a very simple way to obtain a course plotted on a chart, because you don't have to move as you've seen here. When I move the parallel rulers, it tends to slip and slide across the chart, and on a rocking and rolling vessel this could induce some error very quickly. But the Portland Course Plotter is great because you can hold your course line steady, move the Portland Course Plotter to different angles, and then read on the grid here your magnetic or heading or bearing, depending upon what you're aiming to get there. So the Portland Course Plotter is great because it takes away the error induced by moving around the parallel rulers across the chart. And of course you would also need a good straight edge course plotter, a basic course plotter here to extend your course if you're going on some very large scale chart, or you're charting a course that happens to be a very long distance on any given nautical chart. So here's the basic tools of the navigator. Next we'll talk a little bit more about how to use those tools. Thank you.